Today we're in downtown Charleston at Pelato, one of Charleston's hottest and newest restaurants. There was a line out the door at 5 o'clock, and you have to make reservations weeks in advance. It's home-style Brooklyn Italian fare, and everybody says this place is amazing, and we just ate there. It is amazing. Come check it out. I'm a Charleston native. I love to go on cruises, travel to amazing places, and enjoy local cuisine. This is Local Charleston. One of the great things about Pelato is they have independent parking. They share a parking lot with Edmund's Oast. They had a lot of nice seating inside, but as I said, make your reservations early. We made our reservations 3 weeks in advance. If you don't have a reservation, you can go up to the bar seating area. But let me tell you this, when we walked in there, that bar was completely packed in about 3 minutes. Now, when we were booking our reservation, I saw it said patio, and I was concerned because I thought it might be hot or raining, but as it turns out, the patio is actually indoors, and air-conditioned, and they have ceiling fans. We, however, booked inside seating, and really did have a nice table. Pelato is actually the owner's third restaurant. There's a Pelato in Nashville, as well as another restaurant called Lugo. Pelato embraces what they call family-style dining, meaning you don't order an entree and have it plopped in front of you. You have your own individual plate, and all the dishes are put in the middle of the table, and you sample a little bit of everything. Now, as I was strolling through the restaurant, I came across this really large table. That'd be really good if you had a large function or a big group. The staff here is very friendly and very efficient. My wife got the frozen Lemoncello Drop with limoncello, vodka, orange liqueur, lemon, and a sugar rim. We were concerned because sometimes limoncello can be cloyingly sweet, but this was not the case. This had a nice lemon drop flavor, and the fact that it was frozen really made it super refreshing. I decided to get a frozen drink as well, the frozen Espresso Martini, with vodka, Cafe Lolita coffee liqueur, Demerara syrup, and nitro cold brew. It kind of reminded me of coffee ice cream. In fact, it was almost like I was drinking a coffee ice cream shake. Now this is their garlic bread, with seeded Italian bread, parsley, and butter. And you can add melted parm or red sauce. We did both. We actually got the red sauce for something else, which I will show you later. But I'll tell you this creamy Parmesan sauce was over the top. I mean, it was creamy, cheesy, just absolutely delicious. You really need to try it. This is their street-style Aranchchini with guanciale, peas, pecorino, and mozzarella. Now, I read several reviews that said the Aranchchini was very good, but it would have been a lot better if it had sauce. So we just went ahead and ordered red sauce with our garlic bread and used it with the Aranchchini. The Aranchchini was light and crisp and very delicate. And with the added red sauce, it was quite good. We had to try the crispy garlic potatoes with fresh herbs and served with a garlic aioli. And it was quite a generous portion. I mean, look at all the potatoes on that plate. Now, to call these potatoes crispy is an understatement. They were downright crunchy, but not in a bad way. Now, the true star for the dish to me was the garlic aioli. It was just loaded with delicious garlic flavor. Our waiter told us it's one of their most popular dishes. We decided to try another cocktail, so we decided to get the New York Sour with whiskey, orangecello, lemon, and a red wine float. The drink kind of reminded me of those black and tans I used to get, where you had two different colors and you could swirl them all together. It was very tasty and very boozy. This is the Pelato Rav with ricotta raviolini sheet, ricotta, tomato, and parmigiano reggiano. Now, it must be pretty popular because it says limited availability, but fortunately for us, we got there right when they opened, so we were able to order it. I thought this dish was excellent. The pasta had the perfect cook on it, perfect al dente. The cheeses were a nice mixture, and that red sauce was really zesty. Just get here early if you really want to try it. Now, my wife and I agreed that this was our favorite dish of the evening, the Radiatore vodka with tomato, cream, Calabrian chili, and Parmigiano Reggiano. Now, I'm not usually a fan of vodka sauce, but this vodka sauce changed all that. It was absolutely and positively delicious. It was zesty and it had a nice little spice at the end of it. You definitely need to order this. Now we decided to go with the classic, of course, their chicken parmesan with tomato, basil, Parmigiano Reggiano, and mozzarella. It was definitely a nice cut of chicken, very meaty, and it had a nice crispiness to it as well. They got a good fry on it. My wife and I shared it by splitting it in half, and it was quite filling. We were very satisfied at the end. Now, in shooting these videos, we've had a lot of chicken parms, and I would have to say that this one is definitely in the top 3. Now, for dessert, we couldn't resist getting the San Gennaro Zeppelis, fried dough with powdered sugar and served in a bag per tradition. They arrived nice and hot, and they kind of reminded me of a powdered donut in a way, but a little bit lighter. And also they had a little bit of a lemony flavor to it as well. And you already have a bag for the leftovers. Lots of people in Yelp forums and Facebook have been talking about how great this restaurant is, and it did live up to the hype. The service was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, as soon as a plate was done, it was taken away from the table. The waiters are super friendly here. It's a nice atmosphere. I would definitely check out Pelato. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and follow. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps to grow the channel. And we put out a new restaurant video each week. And as always, thanks for watching.